I predict that Diddy will not go to prison.
Great America. So let not sell into the fact that this black man is a criminal according to white America's standard. Let me say again. According to white America's standard, this man is a criminal. Now, don't believe that.
Man, free Diddy, man. I said it. Don't try to add to it to make it make sense when it's not making no sense and everybody see it. It's a bunch of lying people out there motivated by the money, man. And
I have a unique opinion. And that opinion is that I want to help Puff Daddy get out of jail. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous that the guy would be arrested for doing a couple freak-offs, and he never really hurt anybody, in my opinion.
What are they trying to get out of this in this court case? Where are we trying to go? Are we just trying to like tell all of these crazy stories and then that equals out to trafficking? I mean, this is what Diddy is being charged for, and this is what he possibly might serve a lot of jail time for. I don't understand it. I honestly think that Diddy will get out. I think they made their point, whatever they were trying to make. Your point is made. Now let Diddy out. Free Diddy.
What's up, y'all? This is Charlucci. And this is my girl, Candor, better known as MTA Lady. But this is the woman that shows so much strength and support and courage. She came into the courtroom the other day. I know y'all might have heard about it. Screaming and yelling, free Puff. Puff, stand up. Don't let them do that to you. We need you to fight. This is the kind of love that we're talking about. This is the unconditional love and support that we're looking for. She never met Puff a day in her life, but she understands what's happening with it, right?
He wants Diddy out of jail. Free Puff. It's an interesting take. He apparently has he's had a relationship with him. And Diddy hasn't gotten a lot of that, so he responded to it.
Yeah, on his Instagram account, I'm not sure exactly how.
I was wondering that myself.
He has access.
I was wondering that myself.
Maybe he told someone to do it. But anyway, so thank you to my brother Ye, Yeezy.com.
They thought this trial would be about Diddy, about power, excess, and the dark side of fame. But what no one saw coming was that the loudest voices wouldn't be inside the courtroom at all. They'd be outside, online, twisting every detail into a new kind of spectacle.
I wanted to say, free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. And everybody that has taken a stand against Diddy have all been liars. Let's start with Cassidy. She loved the freak offs. She set up the freak offs. She called the strippers. She paid the money. No, Diddy did not make you do those freak offs. You did those freak offs because you wanted to and you liked it. Now let's talk Mia. You asked for your job back. You're trying to go back to a man that abused you? Now let's go to her friend. How could Diddy dangle you on over the balcony on the date that you're saying when Diddy was in New York City at the time? You have evidence like that. That should have been an automatic round for a mistrial or the case dismissed. I think the judge should just dismiss this case. This is a waste of time.
As the prosecution lays out its explosive case against Sean Diddy Combs, racketeering, sex trafficking, and more, a different narrative is gaining traction. It's not coming from lawyers. It's coming from a rising digital army of podcasters, YouTubers, and influencers who are rewriting the story in real time. Leading the charge? Myron Gaines, the ex-Homeland Security agent turned manosphere kingpin, who calls this trial bigger than Epstein and bigger than Trump. Forget facts. This is now about ideology, about framing the alleged abuser as the victim. And to millions of young men online, it's working. Gaines, known for his podcast Fresh and Fit and a book provocatively titled Why Women Deserve Less, has become the face of a movement that views this trial not as a reckoning, but as a witch hunt. To his audience, Diddy isn't a powerful man accused of horrific crimes. He's a symbol of what happens when masculinity gets put on trial. What it looks like to me, and I think anyone who's in the courtroom, is this is a dysfunctional relationship where you have two extremely jealous individuals that are both violent, that are both using drugs every single day, Partying every single day? Gaines said. It's almost like a recipe for disaster. And their audience? Millions of young men who scroll, click, and believe. From the moment Diddy was arrested on federal charges, racketeering, sex trafficking, and transporting individuals across state lines for sexual purposes, his defenders mobilized. Their take? These aren't crimes, they're lifestyle choices. They point fingers at Cassie Ventura, the ex-girlfriend at the center of the storm. To them, she's not a survivor. She's an opportunist. Boosie Badazz, a rapper and regular in manosphere discourse, tweeted bluntly, "I don't see no crimes committed in this case. You shouldn't be sent to jail for being a freak." YouTuber Greg Adams mocked Ventura's testimony on his channel Free Agent Lifestyle, saying, "There's no accountability on her part. Everything is, my brain still ain't developed, he slipped me a drug, he tricked me, when it should have been, I was 21, Diddy was a damn near millionaire kabillionaire, and I was upgrading." That's the tone, that's the message, and that's what's spreading. Meanwhile, DJ Academics calls the allegations bullshit, while Cameron, somehow merging sports and sleaze, interviews an escort who claims to have participated in Diddy's so-called freak-offs. The courtroom is full of horrifying details, violence, manipulation, fear, but to these men, it's all spectacle. Gaines, though quieter in person, is still regarded as the authority by his followers. Stephanie Sue, creator of the Rotten Mango Crime Channel, noted, "He's rather meek, very soft demeanor, not like his podcast persona at all." And yet, even he concedes Ventura was abused, just not to the extent prosecutors claim. He argues the government has exaggerated a dysfunctional relationship into a federal sex trafficking case. That's the new angle. Not denial, but deflection. They say Ventura's texts, videos, and statements are traps, not trauma. They say her hotel settlement was a gotcha, not a moment of justice. And they believe the justice system is being weaponized, not for victims, but against powerful men. But they're missing one thing. The Southern District of New York has a 95% conviction rate. They don't play. And while Gaines and others mock witnesses like Kid Cudi for testifying, the feds are methodically building a racketeering case. It's not about freaky sex or jealous lovers. It's about a system, a machine, one that prosecutors allege Diddy ran with cold precision. Still, the manosphere doesn't care. Their real fight isn't legal. It's cultural. To them, this is a battle against cancel culture, against feminism, against a world where men like Diddy lose everything because of a woman's word. And there's one man they believe might tip the scale: Donald Trump. Trump, who once called Diddy a friend, now hints at a potential pardon. "I would certainly look at the facts of the case," Trump said. "If I think someone was mistreated, whether they like me or dislike me wouldn't have any impact." For Gaines and his followers, that's the ultimate fantasy, the comeback of a fallen mogul, exonerated by another embattled alpha. And it's not far-fetched. One creator has already been booted from court for leaking a witness identity. The movement isn't just loud, it's dangerous. So what does this trial really represent? It's more than justice for a survivor. It's a litmus test for how much power the manosphere holds and how far it can twist a story. In a world where narrative is everything and influence moves faster than facts, Diddy's guilt or innocence may be decided as much by the court of public opinion as the court of law. And the most terrifying part? For millions of young men online, the verdict is already in.